This morning, a Texas law that would have limited what kids can download from app stores is on hold. A federal judge temporarily blocking that law just weeks before it was set to take effect in the new year. Natalie Tad is here with us this morning on why the judge hit pause and also what this means for parents and tech companies moving forward. They've been at odds over this issue for quite a while.
Yeah, and you know, the law was really only set to take place here in just a couple of weeks, Mark. It would have required age verification and parental consent before minors could download apps or make in-app purchases. But just days before it was set to take effect, a federal judge stepped in, temporarily blocking the law and reigniting debate over online safety and free speech. Now, we're talking about Senate Bill 2420. It was scheduled to kick in January 1st. Supporters say it's about giving parents more control and protecting kids as they spend more time on social media and other online spaces. Critics, though, argue the law goes too far, warning it could infringe on First Amendment rights. Now, under this bill, app developers would have to assign age ratings, explain those ratings, and alert app stores if there are major changes. Now, some apps would be exempt, including emergency services and educational tools, even crisis hotlines. Governor Greg Abbott signed the bill into law back in May, saying children's online safety and privacy remain a top priority. But for now, the law, again, on hold as the legal challenges play out. There's no timeline yet for when a final decision could come or whether the restrictions will ever take effect. And you know, Mark, as something about this argument here, a big one is going to be about free speech, because there is no age limit to free speech. You know, just because you are a minor doesn't mean you don't have a right to the First Amendment. You still have free speech. And so that's going to be a big argument here. Well,
I imagine a lot of parents are seeing what they've done in Australia, where they have banned kids having access to social media apps, and they're saying, why can't we do that here? And you're right, it is because of free speech. And this has been a situation where the tech companies, the parents, and the safety advocates have been at loggerheads for a while, and they're going to have to figure out how to address this issue, because it's a real one. We've covered a lot in our digital parenting series, and we'll see how this progresses. Yeah, earlier in the year when this law was first on the table, we saw young kids, young teenagers really, at 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, and they went and testified before lawmakers at the Capitol, sat with them face to face and said, this is how I'm making money. I'm helping my siblings, I'm helping my family, I'm helping myself. I'm also advocating for myself, say with athletics, showing off my highlight reel. That's also going to take play when this runs through the court. Yeah, some tricky problems with no easy solution. For sure. All right, thanks, Natalie. Yeah.